Method employed by America's National Security Agency is finding vulnerabilities in the operating systems of personal computers. The NSA then uses those tiny holes to penetrate computers' defenses. Hackers calling themselves the Shadow Brokers stole some of those weapons, published the code several months ago, and Microsoft, maker of the Windows operating system, of course, published a security patch in March to seal up the hole. But many computers still use an old operating system, Windows XP, which doesn't get the security updates. The president and chief legal officer of Microsoft, Brad Smith, has published a blog on the Microsoft website saying the CIA and the NSA have both been guilty of hoarding cyber weapons. Microsoft wants governments to let the tech companies know each time they find a vulnerability, so they can fix it, issue a patch, and prevent these kinds of damaging attacks. Now, Microsoft is calling for what it says is a digital Geneva Convention, crafting a global set of rules to stop this kind of behavior. Now, Russian President Vladimir Putin has weighed in, saying Russia has nothing to do with this ransomware attack, and he's blaming the United States in part. Speaking in Beijing, he said, quote, malware created by intelligence agencies can backfire on its creators. White House Homeland Security Advisor Tom Bossert responded on the issue. Take a listen.
This was a vulnerability exploit as one part of a much larger tool that was put together by the culpable parties and not by the U.S. government. So this was not a tool developed by the NSA to hold ransom data.
Now, the good news is that many countries are now reporting a real slowdown in the spread of the 3 identified strains of this virus. For instance, Cybersecurity Administration China says it's impacted industry and government computers and that the spread is slowing. Now, the UK and the US are also reassuringly saying similar things. And just a little bit of data to finish off with, around 150 countries have been impacted, around 350,000 PCs so far. Daniel Wrenches, CGTN, Washington.
The attack has already caused damage worldwide. It has affected 300,000 computers across about 150 countries worldwide. The White House said that less than $70,000 US were paid out by computer users to regain access to their locked data. However, the ransomware warrant costs would double after 3 days. It also threatens to delete files if no payment is made within 7 days. So far, there is no case of payments leading to any data recovery. Russia has the highest number of computers affected. Organizations being targeted included Russia's Interior Ministry, railway and bank systems, and about 50 hospitals in England are expected, and some appointments and surgeries have to be cancelled. 2,000 computers in Japan have been hit. Germany's rail network Deutsche Bahn, Spanish telecommunications operator Telefonica, and U.S. logistics giant FedEx have also been targeted.